Alright, I am sitting at Jameson. Let me get second screen going.
I'm just outside.
Okay, copy that. Alright, let's make sure I'm fueled up. I've got limpets. I don't need limits, but I mean I've got heat sinks and I'm launching. Now do I have... Alright, I think I changed ship since I plotted, so let me get the first plot going. Let me get out of here before I get destroyed for sitting on the landing pad. Don't want that, not that that would ever happen.
Frame shift charge detected.
I forgot I've got Victor as the Covas on this one. A lot different from my friendly Imperial lady that usually talks. Alright, I see you. Alright, give me a second here to make sure I got the first waypoint plotted.
Sounds good.
Standing by. Let's see. Too many bookmarks. Too many personal bookmarks. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Palin speedrun number 1, nav point 1, correct?
Yep.
Waypoint
1.
BD12. Plotting?
That's us.
Well, when you know that plotting line takes a while. It takes me, what, 35%? Well, at least it got to 100%. Alright, so I am good to go. Let me make sure I got my, analysis mode. My first jump is Maghiri, Magiri, 55.2.
I am going to Swan.
Alright,
Swain.
see you on the other side.
Let it begin. How many jumps do you have total?
That's a good question. Let me look.
24, maybe?
22.
22.
Your guess was spot on, sir.
Frame shift drive charging.
You have left the no-fire zone. This is traffic operations signing off.
Trying to make it interesting for myself as well. I know the waypoints, but I don't remember what's at each waypoint, so I'll be somewhat surprised when we arrive at systems 2.
Copy that. Spark plug malfunction. No, I'm kidding. Alright, and I'm just going to do it. And you tell me if I'm doing this wrong, but my normal SOP is to fuel scoop at every star I can, which slows me down a little bit, so tell me if you disagree with that, because...
No, well, do you mean you set your filter for just the KGB foam planets?
Yeah.
Or,
yeah, I should have.
I would take that off. I mean, if I did not take off, I would select every type of star for this, mainly because there's no possible way that you're going to get stranded, because in the worst case scenario, I will come and give you some fuel.
Alright, do you think it's worth replotting at this point? I can. I mean, it's not a problem. Let me see.
No, I mean, it's only 22. It's not for this one. It's not a big deal. For the last leg, I would definitely do it, because the last leg's over 3,000 light years, and that's going to be the majority of the trip. So for that, it's worth having the extra. Not having to route around so much.
Copy. All right, I'll leave it on for this.
Yeah, it ends up being a lot more jumps than it needs to be out there, because there's some weird pockets that it has to plot around. One of the systems that I found someone saying would be worth visiting, I could not get to. It was like on an island. It was all by itself in the middle of nowhere, and I didn't have the jump range to get there. And I didn't want to mess around with finding a neutron star to try and get there, but it was the first realization I had that there actually are areas that I can't go into.
Gotcha, okay.
The other interesting thing is there's a bunch of permit lock systems out in the middle, like out there, and I don't know why.
Was that the call? Like, it's not in the COL sectors, is it?
No, one of them, I think it was the, they were dark sectors. I can't remember. We'll see them when we're going out there.
Ah, okay. Aries
There's
Dark
like a couple
or
of,
something?
yeah, there's like a couple of dark sectors, or Horsehead Nebula, Horsehead Dark. And for some reason I couldn't go there, and I didn't understand why that would exist in the game.
Oh,
Out
weird.
there. Like, I think of permanent lock systems as like they want you to become friends with somebody in the area to get in there, but out in the middle of nowhere, there's no understand why there'd be a permanent lock system.
Yeah, some of the articles that I've voiced for Sagittarius Eye talks about some locked systems out in the distance that I think sort of drives people nuts about why are they there, you know.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Because you wonder whether, like, is it that they didn't have enough data, or that it wasn't as simple as when the Starforge was creating the rest of the galaxy? It, like, there was an error code in that part, and they were like, don't fix it, just permanent lock everything. Like,
Permit
what?
lock, yeah.
Yeah, originally I had us going to Rigel first, but I ended up like counting. I calculated how many light years was between each jump when I had a bunch of waypoints, and it ended up being like a almost 7,000 light year trip. I was like, okay,
Oh,
I
wow.
can't. Like, that's not gonna be.
Yeah.
That's not gonna be fun. That's gonna take way too long. So I shortened it up to just a couple of stops, mainly just to break up the monotony of the jumping, because it can start to get tiresome, I think, to just
Yeah.
jump.
Yeah. I like the way you've got it set up. I like it. Alright, so let me ask you this too. So when I hit a system, let's say I hit a system like we were talking about earlier, that no one has discovered, will it notify me? Will it tell me?
It will not.
It will not.
Until you sell the data. It won't tell
you. Okay.
The only way you'll know is like what I did on the way back, because I didn't have anything to do, and it was like right after you guys started playing No Man's Sky, so like nobody was really on. I wasn't in any sort of rush to get back. So my SOP for that was I would arrive in the system. As soon as the fuel scoop activated, I would throttle to 0. I was just trying to like maximize fuel. I was just trying to get it to start, and then I'd zero out. And then I'd go into the FSS scanner. I'd scan the system, and then you can either go into the system app or the FSS, but start looking at planets, and it tells you if they're already mapped. If you go to one of the planets and and it says like first discovered by so and so, just keep going. That's already you know. There are systems where people haven't discovered every planet, because a lot of them are from before the FSS scanner. So I think people just honked and went on, so all the gas giants are discovered, and none of the regular planets have been visited.
Gotcha.
But my outlook was I don't want to have to like scroll over every single planet. Like either the system's been discovered or it hasn't. So I would just keep doing that. I just jump in, check a planet, and as soon as I found one where it wasn't where it said not discovered, then I would FSS scan the whole system. I didn't map any planets. I just FSS scanned it to get my name onto the system, and then I kept going.
Okay, so you have to do all the planets to get the sys, not just jumping into the system.
So if you jump in, you'll get your name on anything that the ship's passive scanner can detect. So the star will be under your name. If there's gas giants within a reasonable distance of the star, they'll catch your name, because it just passively scans bodies that are that large. But if there's like moons and stuff like that, you have to FSS scan them. They can't say unexplored on them. So if you go into your nav panel, if you see unexplored and it's a new system, you haven't got your name on it. You've got to get it to say whatever the body name is. And that's why I use the FSS scanner, because I definitely don't want to be flying around systems trying to get close to planets.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted my name on stuff, but I didn't want it to take forever.
Right.
Because
Yeah,
otherwise
yeah, I
I'd
guess.
probably still be out there.
Yeah. I've discovered a planet before. I've got the Kepler trophy, I guess you call it, but I just didn't know how the systems worked. I've never, to my knowledge, yeah, and I know from the oh, what's the catalog over there? What's it called in this game?
The Codex?
Codex. I know it says I've discovered no system, so I know I haven't.
Yeah. You will come across, like, I for a little while didn't think I was going to, and then all of a sudden I started going through. I think I found like 8 or 9 in a row that were undiscovered.
Nice.
So they're certainly going to be out there. And 9 jumps out.
Alright, I'm jumping and then I'll check mine. I'm 16 jumps out, so I'm quite a bit slower than you are.
I do hug the star. Like, I fly by fuel scoop. I don't slow down. I just circle. I like put my the center dot or whatever that you can put on the screen. I've got that on. So I put the center dot, and I've got orbit lines on. So I put the center dot right below the exclusion zone and fly right by the star as closely as I can, and then I jump.
That might be the thing. I don't have orbit lines on, so I just sort of use that line up from the planet as a guide, and then I watch the fuel incoming and the heat.
Yeah.
So that might be why I'm... Alright. I'll try to pick it up a little bit, though.
Yeah, there's no rush on my end.
Frameshift drive charging.
I don't like the orbit lines being on. I think it kind of detracts a little bit from the beauty of the game. But when I'm doing something like this, I put them on because I just like...
Yeah, I might put them on.
I gotta get through it. It just takes so much... Like, you spend so much time just going from system to system. Like, at some stage, I'm like, I want this to go faster.
Yeah, I might have to turn them on. I just didn't like them because when I would take a screenshot, I didn't want them in the... You would think it would hide them when you took a screenshot, but it doesn't.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, for a second there, I was going like, do I have economical jumps on? I'm like, no, it's just a long waypoint.
Frameshift drive charging.
See the chair I posted to Discord?
You said a chair?
Yeah, did you see the picture of the professional gaming chair that I posted to Discord?
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, the different colors, the blue one.
Yeah, I'm really tempted. I'm really tempted.
The problem I've got with the gaming, with the chairs, is that we've got a dog and we've got a cat. The dog is well behaved, but the cat, like every single time we've got a new piece of furniture, at some point the cat goes and claws.
Oh no.
Claws it somewhere. And he's pretty good about just like, once you make sure he knows he's not supposed to, he doesn't do it again, but he did it the one time. So it's like, well, now there's claw marks in the leather. Like somewhere.
Yeah. Oh.
So that's the only thing that holds me back from it, is that if I were to get a new chair, and the cat were to do that, every time that happens, there's like a 50-50 chance I'm gonna murder the cat.
Yeah.
I don't want a dead cat on my conscience.
Yeah, I can understand that. I just want to try it. That's my thing, is if someone around had a demo that I could try it, then I would know. Because I'm like 6'3", so not all chairs fit tall guys, you know. And if I get that thing and it's short, then I'm going to be unhappy. You know.
Down to Earth Astronomy for a long time. I didn't notice it in his last couple videos, but at the beginning of his videos, he would have an ad for some line of gaming chairs, and I remember that part of the shtick with them was that they were different sizes for folks of different heights and weights.
Yeah, I know the ones you're talking about. I can't remember the name of them, but they're like the gaming PC gaming chairs is what I call them for the most part. Is why I'm resistant on that. I have a gaming chair for my PC one, but because I sit at a desk all day, I want a different setup for my console, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you want kind of a lazy boy. You want a relaxer.
Which is exactly what I'm sitting in. I'm sitting in a lazy boy desk chair, but it will lean back a little bit, you know. And it's still not perfect. I've got my feet up on a footstool, but I'm thinking that they call it a personal couch. And I'm thinking, you know, this might be the one. But I wish I could try it before I paid for it.
Yeah, it's the one of the downsides of the sort of the death of the brick and mortar building is since you get everything online, you rarely get to sample it before you get it.
Yeah, I might even give it if I look them up and I talk to them and they say, okay, if you don't like it, you have a return, no questions asked or something. I might even consider that. But the shipping on that thing, if you don't get free shipping, Newegg had it for $2.79, but it was $60 shipping. And I'm like, you know. But if I have to pay for shipping for it to go back, then I'm not going to be happy either.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm old enough that as I was growing up and in my early adult years, brick and mortar was still the predominant shopping.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you went. You want a movie, you go to Best Buy. You buy the movie at Best Buy. That's what you did. So it's still ingrained in me, this idea that I should check the thing out before I buy it. So I just haven't found a way to move on with the times quite yet, where now it's all about, no, just buy the thing when it arrives, then you decide if you actually want it, and if you don't want it, you just send it back.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for me to wrap my head around it.
Yeah, I tried it with Amazon. I think they call it wardrobe. I ordered a couple pair of jeans and tried it, and sure enough, they didn't fit. And I'm like, well, it's easy, but it's inconvenient to have to go ship it now, you know.
Yeah.
Sure enough, I didn't have to pay anything. They gave me a label. There's everything I need, but I still got to drop it off, you know.
I don't know if they're doing it still. I think they were at least talking about that they were going to take that part of it away as well. Like, you didn't like it, you just put the label on and put it outside your front door.
Oh, nice.
To get picked up. And I don't know. There's something about it that just irks me. It just doesn't feel right to me. Like, I should get the opportunity to see the thing I'm about to spend money on, not spend the money, wait for it to arrive, and decide if it was worth it. I just don't want it. Right, I have one jump out.
Copy that. You
line it up. Take a moment to appreciate what you see.
I'd say that again. When I get one jump out.
One jump out, when you line up for the jump, just definitely take a look at where you're jumping, because it's different than you.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I recall usually say.
Okay. Copy.
drive charging.
Yeah, I'm still 9 out.
It is 9 or 2.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
Go look and see how far the next one's going to
Ooh, that's a bright one.
be. Next one's going to be hard to get close. It'll be 750 light years to the next waypoint.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
And then we eat the rest of it. It's going to be like 3,000 light years.
Sort of feels like the edge of civilization. Going off the edge.
I find it interesting when you are way out in the middle of nowhere, if you do come across a populated system, it's so strange because like there's security ships and there's like haulers floating around. You're like, wow, how did a hauler even get out here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it should be nothing but anacondas floating around.
4, 3, 2,
The systems they'll have services and things at the stations, but there's no missions. Like the mission boards are empty.
Remember empty?
So-
Huh.
Yeah, so it makes me wonder, like, well, how does that work? Like, if there's factions, what if I decide I want to fight for a faction? I guess all you could do is passenger missions.
Yeah. Wow. Quite different.
I was hoping I could find a passenger mission that was just to, like, bring somebody back to the bubble, but they're all tourists. Like, take me to the bubble and bring me home.
Okay, gotcha.
No, not doing that. You could catch a ride if you want, but that's it.
Yeah, one-way tickets, not round trips.
See if there's...
frameshift drive
Oh,
charging.
there is. That's what we're doing here.
Four, three, two,
How many more jumps do you have?
Hang on, I'm mid-jump and then I'll look.
system scan complete. Fuel scooping.
You the scooping.
Fuel scooping complete.
5.
Cool.
Alright.
Just want
Yeah, I
to
was
know
just-
how long I had before I needed to drop into, or I think I'm going to drop into where we're going. So when you get here, you can nav lock me and just fly at me.
Alright, copy that. Yeah, I was just thinking about while I was jumping. The first time I went from Federation space to Empire, I thought I was on the edge of nowhere because it was 100 light years. Like, man, this is a long run.
I remember all the way back to the Sidewinder, like before, I had no idea how to make money, so I was making like 2,000 credits at a time. I couldn't upgrade. And I was trying to figure out how to move around, and I remember distinctly that I couldn't jump someplace that was 6 light years away. And without having played the game much, I was like, geez, 6 light years. Like, you think in your head about how far that is. It's like, God, that's so far.
Yeah.
And now, it's like, that, like, I feel like I could just super cruise there.
Yeah, I remember when I first started, I was frustrated with it because I was going like, well, how can I took a mission, but then it said I couldn't jump there, and I'm going like, why would you give me a mission that I can't jump to? And I'm like, little did I know of FDev back then. And I'm like, why would you give me a mission? Oh, it's a nice nebula over there.
Frameshift drive charging.
You don't have any cargo with you, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Just to make sure, but I'm sure. Yeah.
Just because I absolutely have no...
System scan complete. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
All right, 3 out.
Frameshift drive charging.
Dropped into our hangout area.
Nebulas are so cool.
Aren't they?
4, 3, 2, 1. Fuel scooping.
Yeah, I'm glad I brought the Asp Explorer. It's so good with heat too. It's good with scooping. It's good with heat. I do like it.
It's a fun little ship.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, I got in a conversation by Twitter yesterday or day before with Witherspoon. He's on the Sag team. I think he might be the voice of a lot of the stuff. But anyway, he had posted, was talking about the Asp Scout. How everybody hates the Asp Scout, but it's his favorite ship in the game. And I'm like, really? I've never owned one. He's going like, yeah, everybody hates it, but it's my favorite. And I'm going like, well, I'm going to have to pick one up just because of that, see what it's like. And I've never owned one, so I like the Asp Explorer, though. I think it's just a little lighter than the Asp Explorer, right? A little smaller.
Yeah, and I think I've never owned one either, mainly because of all the terrible things I hear about it, but I think the biggest problem with it is that it doesn't appear to have a role. Like, what is it? What do you use it for? Because
yeah, and I think he mentioned that it's good. It's a good multi-purpose. It's not, all-rounder. Doesn't excel at any particular one thing. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's...
Because, like, if you say you need a taxi or an exploration ship, why would you get the Asp Scout when the Asp Explorer is one of the best ships in the game at doing that? And if you want a combat ship, doesn't look particularly good. The one I saw one video where the person said it's actually decent as a silent running combat ship.
Oh
because
yeah.
silent running isn't really like part of the meta now.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, sorry, I had to stop and get a camera view of that nebula really quick.
Yeah,
Now,
that's
one
what
jump
it's all
in.
about. You're supposed to enjoy it.
One jump in.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I like that nebula.
Yeah, it was really. It was the only time I've jumped into a system and from that far away had it look so interesting from far away. Usually it's just like a speck. But this one's got some character to it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. I like it. Like it. Nice blue looking star I'm jumping into. Yep. Very nice. Reminds me of Electra. Alright.
Fuel scooping.
A lot of planets.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Once you get clear of the star, you'll be able to see the big, well, one of the draws to coming out here.
Okay.
If you just look at the sky.
Fuel scooping complete.
Alright. Let's turn towards you. Oh yeah. We're like in the nebula, aren't we? Oh, nice.
Only time I've ever seen this. I'm sure it exists in other places, but this was the first time I'd ever seen it.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, this is the first, this is the... I've never been in the cloud like this either. Notable stellar phenomena. Ooh, very nice.
There's something to see while we're here.
Well, apparently I'm going to fly right by you because I'm being yanked.
No.
Wow. I was way out there when I started braking too. Let me come right back at you.
I think do you have me wing locked or nav locked?
I do not have you nav locked. I have you, I've locked on to you, but I haven't nav locked. Yeah, now I do.
Yeah, if you nav lock me, even if you're going too fast, it'll just drop you right where I'm at.
It's a nice blue planet over there too. I like the colors of it.
So
Alright.
while you see like a collection of things in the same place and time that you wouldn't normally see in the game. A lot of the times it is kind of repetitive, but sometimes you see something go.
Purple rings, yeah. Oh, here we go. Nice. I've never seen these. Cool. Cool. Oh, I see your anaconda over there. Oh yeah. Well, what's this? What's the cloudy thing over here?
Go check it out.
I mean, I've got the, what do you call these? I've got the spike looking things, but these look like...
I will say I have not flown into the cloud before, so if you fly into it, I can make no promises. I have no idea what it does.
I'm not gonna do that then.
I didn't fly into the cloud because I don't know what it does. It probably doesn't do anything, but this far away from anything, I don't want to find out that I'm wrong.
Yep, agree. All right, picture time. All right, yeah, get the external camera.
And make sure that you do your data link scans on both the circle things and on the spikes because there's like 5 different species of the spikes. So
would be a good point, because I would not have remembered that. Give me just a minute here. I wish you could post direct to Discord. That would be really cool.
Yeah.
I'll take another one and send it off to my Twitter feed. Oh, it looks like it got a PSN notification right in the middle of the screenshot. Oh, nice. It keeps doing it. It's because I'm broadcasting, I think. It's... Alright, where are you at? I need to get a shot of your anaconda over here.
I think I was pretty close to you. Yeah. I am off to your, like, starboard.
Star... Okay, I hear you. Oh, there you are. There you are. Yep, yep. Alright. Got the red going on. Alright, got a picture. Alright. Let me get one more picture happy here. Okay, so let me come back out of the camera now. And the data scanner. See, that's something I don't normally use. I might have to put it on a fire group. Let's see. Data link scanner, is that what I'm looking for?
Yep. Yeah, the data link scanner.
Alright, let me put that on the fire group with the discovery scanner then.
So it looks like these are spores coming out of the thing. Looks okay.
Yeah, it does look like that.
I went ahead and flew through one because I'm dumb like that. Nothing's happening, so I guess
you did
it's
it for
safe.
science. You did it for science.
Did it for science.
Alright, so data link scanner. Let me get that moving. You have to
I was
get real
actually
close
hoping,
to them, or?
Yeah, not like right on top of them, but kind of close, and you don't have to be locked on. You just have to, like, there should be a
Oh, you
blue
don't?
circle
Uh-huh.
with like a blue
Yep.
sort of U. Yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of pulsating, but
Yep,
when I
that
pull
is
it,
working. It takes a little while for it to scan.
Oh, it doesn't show you progress or anything?
It should show you progress when you've locked on to the, or not locked on, but when you've got the cursor over whatever you want to scan, it'll light up. Like the thing will light up to let you know that thing is within range. And then you just hold down the fire button for the data link scanner, and it'll like show sort of a grouping of bars right below the HUD indicator to let you know it's scanning it, and on the far side it'll show you the scan.
Okay, because I'm gonna have to get closer.
Oh, I'm sorry, the comp scanner. I apologize. It should
Oh,
be the
okay,
comps,
okay.
the composition scanner.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so that's what I'm doing wrong. Alright, composition scanner. I will put him on the fire group instead of data. Yeah, composition scanner ready to scan. Yeah, okay, that's what I was looking for, yeah. Solid mineral spears entity. Alright, saw a couple people pop in. Welcome to the broadcast. We're out here just doing some science. Biological. And you said there's different metallic crystals.
Yeah,
so there's different
the
ones
crystals,
to scan.
Yeah, so all of them will be the same here, but if you go into your codex, there's like I think there's 4 or 5 different subspecies of the crystal. So if you haven't scanned this particular one already, then it'll add it to your codex.
I got you. Okay. Oh, that's just like the colors are just pastel. They're just like surreal here. I know it interrupts the broadcast, but I got to take another screenshot. I'll have to quit doing that for science. That's right.
Least Square or Sinner, or like any of the newer players would come out for this because I thought it would be cool for them first to get to do an event with everybody, and also to see some of this stuff that you're not going to see unless you know where to find it or make a point to try and go find it.
Yeah, it always seems like we have a small core group, but then others just sort of, I don't know, pop in every now and then. I don't know. One of them was on this morning, in fact. I think it might have been Center Square. Oh yeah, this is some beautiful scenery out here. I love the star over these purple rings is just looks like a moon. It's just amazing. Now I have a lot of blips on my screen. Is that just the entities? Because it almost looks like ships. Like that's
yeah, it looks like ships, but it's the different entities that are around you that you can lock onto.
Rubium metallic crystals. Wow, they're beautiful. Huge, too. They are huge. I keep hearing like rumbling sounds. Do you hear that? I guess it's the asteroids. Do you hear it?
I left the field, so I'm probably not hearing it.
Oh, okay.
It could be my anaconda about to break apart, because it sure feels like that's what it's going to do.
Oh yeah, you're like 10 kilometers out. Let me start that way.
Yeah, I just flew through to to get out of Masslock, so this is the side that the next jump should start taking us to on this side of the asteroid field. But definitely no rush. Take your time. Enjoy it.
Oh yeah, I'm enjoying it, but yeah. Alright. I'll head your way now. That is cool. One of the coolest things I've seen in a long, long time.
It's something neat. And if you want to, on your way back, if you did want to, it won't be as fast, obviously, as making a direct line, but if you want to come back here, there are a couple of other notable stellar phenomenon in the system.
Oh, yeah?
And usually they'll have different subspecies in them. At least that's been my experience, that when you go into them, some will have one version, some will have a different version, the clouds could be different colors. So if you want to explore around it some more, there's always that option too.
Very nice. Very, very nice. I love this area. Very photographic. Very.
It's not too far away either, honestly.
It's really not that bad.
About 1,100 light years is, it doesn't take particularly long to get there.
Alright, so I'm gonna go over, let me get the galaxy panel up. I'm assuming we're ready to plot to waypoint 2, right?
Waypoint 2.
And I need to change my settings from, let's see, where's my filters? Alright, there they are, by star class. Let's see. I don't remember how to turn them off. I've had them all. I just uncheck
Yeah,
apply to route, right? That should
yeah,
turn them off.
yeah. And for me, I just check all of them. I don't care what type of star. I just want to get me there as quickly as possible.
Okay.
At least for this particular trip.
There we go. Okay. All right. So then I need to plot to Palin. Speed run 2. Oh wow, that's a long ways away. No, it's not. 747. It always just seems like the map makes it seem like it's a long way.
Yes, it takes forever to scroll over there.
Mm. All right. 50% plotted. 75. Uh-oh. Plotting route 0%. Why did it fail?
Is it saying it failed?
It's not saying it's failed. It just went back to 0 and just stopped. All right, let me try it again.
Okay.
Why would it do that? Alright, it's trying to plot again just once I open the galaxy map. So,
Have you got every star type checked?
let me.
Because if you're just doing
Oh,
KGB foam, you might have to check the other ones so that it can find a route using
all
stars
of
you
them
can't scoop out.
are active, but maybe the filter's working the opposite way of what I think it is. And it went to 0%. Should I? Alright, so do I need to turn the filter, or do I need to? No, because that looks like to me that would turn them off.
Okay, let me see. I'm going to take a look and see what the closest system to the system we're going to is, just in case it's because it's a little bit too far.
Alright, so let me see. Oh wait, that's okay. Hold on, I'm going to get in the wrong filter. Let me look. How did I get there? There's where I wanted. Okay, but I have them all with the orange block in them, and I think that's active.
Yeah.
Surely it's not filtering all those out.
Okay, I'm finding systems that are pretty close by to it.
Okay, so let's see.
How far, when it goes to 0, does it still show a route plotted? Like, can you see? Oh, I see. I think I see what's happening.
You see what's
There's a
happening?
well, it should still plot around this, but there is a big empty section. But there's plenty of stars on either side of it, so it ought to plot you around it.
Yeah, let me try it again. Alright, Palin, speedrun 2. Red. Yeah, it's not letting me plot to it.
So when it doesn't let you, if you look at the map, is it letting you go a certain distance? Like,
Okay,
is it
well,
showing you part of the plot and then nothing?
alright, let me see if I can.
And if it's showing you nothing, when you do it, like when you look at the waypoint, if there's systems nearby, what happens if you click on them? See if it'll let you go somewhere
Okay.
nearby.
Let me back out and see if it just brings me to. Oh, it's trying to plot again. Alright, let's see. I'm having trouble finding even where I'm at on here. Let's see. It's a good ways from me, apparently. Alright, there I am. BD. Alright, no, it's just not drawing anything at all.
Will it let you select the system? Like when you click on the waypoint, does it take you to the, I think it's like HD 43193 or something like that.
Yeah, it puts the marker out there.
Okay, when you've got the marker there, if you just use the galaxy map to move to a nearby system and see if it will let you plot next to a different system nearby.
Okay, gotcha. Alright, so let's move over to like that one. Well, alright, it's still red there. I'm going to move back towards the way I think we are.
Yeah. Just keep trying to sort of move back and see how close you can get, because this is one area of exploration I'm not super proficient in, is how to map around. Like, I don't know what the problem is. My guess is that there would be some area that there's a void with no systems, so it's not letting you jump through that because the jump range would have to be greater than the 55 or whatever it might be. But there's got to be a way around it, but without sort of touching it myself, I don't know exactly what the best way to do it would be.
Okay, I tell you what, let me do this. Because I've tried like 5 or 6 now coming back towards us and it's still redding out. It's just red. Let me try this. I'm going to go back over to my settings. And this is not going to be the way to do it, but I'm going to try economical. That won't help because it's a gap, like you said.
If that's what it is, I don't even know if that's what it is. I saw like an area that looked kind of empty, but I don't know if that's what's causing it or what.
Everything out this way is all right. Let me just. Everything is redding out. So, okay, so let me go back in. Try it again. I've never had it. Never had it do that to me.
Like, I had it do it to me once when I was coming out here. There was a waypoint I wanted to check out, but the waypoint was too far away. I think I could have gotten there with, like, Jumponium or something, but I didn't want to mess around with it because I didn't want to find myself stranded before I'd gotten to the end point.
Alright, let me see if I can come back this way. But I came back like 5 or 6 systems and it just still was not cooperating with me. Oh, okay, so where it requires unknown permit. So that's some of those blocked systems, okay. That's in the call system. Okay, so maybe I need to venture this away.
The
Requires
other thing you could
unknown.
do is see if you can plot to the final waypoint.
Okay.
And then if it lets you plot to the final waypoint, we can get past, whatever this is, and when we're getting close by, we can reroute. If you want to.
Yeah. Almost everyone I'm hitting out in this section says requires. Maybe I wonder if I don't have a permit that you do or something.
I can't imagine how I could have a permit for anything out here.
All these are call sectors that I'm in right now. They're permit locked. Okay. All right. So let me. Oh well, that's because I'm a lot south. Where's our destination? Let me. Oh yeah, there's a lot of them there. Okay, so I'll try. Let me try that. Let me go to the final point and see if it works. I mean, it's not even.
What happens if I jump? I'm trying to think. Like, how could it make you follow me?
Oh, wait a minute. Surely that wouldn't have anything to do. The wingman nav lock shouldn't have anything to do with the mapping, right? I did have it engaged.
Think so?
I'm gonna try to just for fun. All right. It's trying it automatically again. Let's see what happens. I wouldn't think so, but so it's got to 50%. 76, 77. 77% is where it's stopping.
So there's got to be some sort of area that's blocking it there around the 70% mark. And this is the original system or the final system?
This is the nav 2. All right, so let me do final now and see what happens. But see, even with that one, it doesn't even try. It's already red before it even moves to it. It doesn't even. It's really strange.
I wonder, maybe if you go back to the main menu and log back in, because it should let you try.
Yeah, you would think
to navigate regardless of where it is. It should let you try. Like, it should try to plot it. It shouldn't just say no out of the gates.
Yep, I agree. All right,
it's not far enough away.
I'll drop out to the main menu.
It tried to make me jump after you to the main menu.
Weird.
The nav lock was strong.
Like he's leaving the game, so you.
Yeah, I didn't think about asking people. Like, I mean, I did. I thought about asking what sort of jump range everyone was going to have, but then I was like, well, I don't know how I can even use that information to help me.
Yeah, and how much is your jump range? You've got what?
I think I'm at like 73
70?
or so.
Okay, so you're about 20 above me.
So that's why I'm wondering if there's an area that's like, 60 light years between stuff, so it's just over where it wants to let you go.
I'm currently 55.8. Okay, so let me just try without winging you or anything. I'm just going to try. And I don't think it's a wing or anything. What did I just do? Okay, there we go. Alright, it went automatically to trying to, interesting. I guess it's still locked onto it. 45, 50, 76, 77, that's where it locks. 77.
Okay. So the only thing we can do then is try to manually navigate through it.
I'm sorry, man.
No, it's all good. I'm just trying to think of how the best way to. Well, do you already know sort of, do you get what I'm talking about? Like, to manually navigate, like basically what you were doing before, like try and find a system.
Yeah, just try to find a system
that's sort of in the right direction.
Mm-hmm. So I'm looking at. Let me look at okay, so the color of the star is just basically right now star class. Unfortunately, I don't think they have any setting for like whether it's visitable or not. No, permit locked or not. No, I don't see anything. Let's see. I'm just sort of looking around. Alright, so let's go back to where we're at. Here's where we are.
And we've tried on both economical and fastest route.
Yeah.
What about if you try, isn't one of the options, oh shoot, I forgot, let me look. I don't remember if one of the options, I know one of the options is the jet cone boost, but is there one for just FSD boost? If you have to, click on the FSD boost one.
Okay.
And see if that lets you plot.
Alright, let me just pull back the, okay, so let me do that. Let me, I never understood this FSD boost settings either. So it says no boost. If I click on it, Okay, that turns it on. Boost level 1. I have no idea what that means, but I'll put it on that.
Yeah, there's, I think, 1, 2, and 3 for what you would synth. You can synthesize
Okay.
the FSD boost.
And
So
I
I'm
think I
guessing
do.
1 is the normal, 2's
I think I do
whatever.
have enough to do a boost 1. Let me look and see if I've got enough for synthesis on boost 2.
I think boost 3 gives you 100%. Let's see. Yeah, 50% for boost 2, 25% for boost 1.
FSD
So if you're at
injection.
50, if you could do the boost 2, you'd be able to go as far as I could. So you should be able to plot through whatever might be there.
Yeah, it looks like I can do a boost. I can do 1 boost 2. I just don't have enough germanium. Everything else, I could do 3 if I had more germanium, but I can do 1. Yuck. Okay, let me try it. Let's see what happens.
So you don't. You're not buying the boost yet, right?
No, I just
Okay,
was
yeah.
looking at it.
First, you're gonna try and see if it'll let you plot it.
Yeah, alright, so I'm going to try boot with boost set on 1 first.
Because
I
I
have
don't know
more of
how it
those.
does the mapping either. Like, does it say boost 1 for every jump, or does it just say, okay, so you've got a boost 1 available, so I'll look for a route, and when you get to a point where you need a boost, you'll just try and jump, and it'll say, I'm sorry, that's too far, and then you've got to go put the boost in. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, down at
I
the
don't
bottom
know
it's
how
got
it works.
jump range 69, and then it says 74, and it's still trying to plot constantly. That's interesting. We'll bump it up to 2 and see what happens, just for fun. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. Out of range, maximum 20k light years. What? Only going what?
We're only going like 700 or something.
747.
I wonder if is there a way for me to lower my boost range so I can try and map from something similar to you to kind of see what you're seeing?
Oh, that I don't know. That's really weird though. It says at the bottom, out of range, maximum 20k light years. What? What is? I don't get. So it wouldn't with the boost level 1. It wouldn't with the boost level 2. Maximum distance exceeded, and it still says 20,000 light years. Okay,
I mean, I understand you can't plot a route directly to Colonia, but come
yeah, I
on, this is
mean,
700 some light years. This should not be an issue.
all right. It's trying it again. Let me see, and then I'm gonna move. Maybe I should just clear the route first. I'll try like a system very near us. I've never seen anything like it. Okay. I'm gonna come back out of the galaxy map. Go back in. And then I'm gonna take it. Alright. I'm gonna go back to, in fact, I'm just gonna come out of the galaxy map altogether, and I'm gonna look at my panel and see, do I have a system? There's a science vessel here. Alright, now let's go back to the galaxy. HD 43193, no system description is available. Says it has a black hole. Alright. We go back to where we're at over here. Alright, there we are. Alright, let me try this, see if I can lock onto this system. Apparently we're way down.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think basically we went past Witchhead and just kept going.
Okay. Okay, I'm on. Jeez. Hang on. Alright, well. Alright, I can't. Okay, there, I see now. Okay, let's see. Alright, I'm just plotting. This one, oh, this one's near us, but it's 218 light years. Let's see if it plots.
Is it sort of in the same direction?
Sorta, yeah. It's very, at least on the map, it's sort of close to us, but
Okay.
I wouldn't have guessed it was 218 light years, but okay. I'm just seeing if it'll plot anything out here. Oh yeah, but all right. Let me see. Let me see my settings here. Oh, it's because I'm on economical. Okay. Oh my. All right. Spirograph sector. What? What now? It's only 15 light years from us. I thought it looked closer than any 200. Why was it telling me it was 200? Okay, so it did plot one very close. So I was just trying to see if what I was experiencing was a total galactic map failure.
Yeah.
All right, so it did plot one very close. All right, so Alright, so now let me see. Almost all of these over in this sector have red tones to them. I mean, there are some blues. I'm just gonna come over like half. Well, I don't know if it's halfway or not, but I'm just gonna try to pick a star. These won't even. Yeah, they don't even have that. You know how it puts the little blue line down from the star systems where you can lock onto them?
Mm-hmm.
These don't even have that.
Because you might be on the wrong plane. Like if the little thing's too far away, that line disappears.
Oh, okay, that's
You gotta
probably
get
what it
close
is.
enough to it, yeah.
But none of them have that, so I don't know.
What I'll do, because I've got, let me think. I've got the route that my ship has plotted. So maybe I could go to the waypoints on that trip and give you the system name and see if it will plot to that system.
Okay, alright, yeah, like every few jumps or something?
Yeah.
Okay, alright, we can do that.
So let's go, I'll do 2 jumps first. Okay.
I wonder if I can
Please
nav.
be easy to pronounce. Oh my gosh, these names are incredibly long.
I wonder if I can nav lock you. Have you already jumped?
I have not.
Okay, where are you? Oh, let me turn on.
Right to the wing. And
Wonder if I can nav lock you. Engage nav. I see.
okay.
Wingman nav lock. Okay, so maybe I can follow you that away. Let's see.
So the idea is that I'll do the first jump and see if it gives you like a, okay, you just follow him to...
Yeah, that's my thought.
Why did I just... Okay. Not sure why, it just dropped me straight out. Oh. Because after the plot jump. There we go.
Cannot comply.
Well, I guess if I put my hard points down, I could get into Super Cruise, couldn't I?
Alright, first one, 75 light years away.
First jump is 75?
Yeah.
Alright, I totally lost your signal. Yeah, I don't even have a wake signal or anything. It just took you right off my screen. Oh, but there you're going to Spirograph SE. Now mine's Spirograph. Oh, maybe that is the same system. But normally it leaves me a wing signal I can just drive through to jump. Did you jump? You said, how far did you say you jumped? Oh, I'm confused.
So the first jump is going to be different than the one I'm on because I went 75 light years. You can go 55, so I think it's going to make you do 2 jumps. But I thought the way Navlock works is that when you go to, like, you hit the jump button and it will populate, just like when you scan somebody's wing signal, awake, like a wake. When you go to, like, you scan the wake and then you just hit jump and the circle pops up for the system you're going to and you line it up with the compass and it jumps you.
Right.
I thought that's how Navlock would work too.
Yeah, but when you jumped, your wing signal went with you. I mean, it left nothing. And now I'm jumping to Spirograph Sector IRWD113. Is that...
Okay.
Is that you?
That's not me, but you're going to have to do 2 jumps anyway, so I'm wondering if you jump there, and then the next one would be jump to that system, and then see if the next jump is like an NGC, and then a ton of numbers.
So we think it auto-locked a system to take me... Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
I think what it did was it said, okay, J-Will's here, I want to get him there, I'll map between here and there, and then I'll start his jumps.
Gotcha.
I'm hoping that's what's going on.
Well, I was freaking out at first because I thought it said 18 jumps, but then I looked again. If it did, it cleared that. Okay, so unexplored. All right, let me.
Fuel scooping.
All right, and I have nothing now. I'm in system. It tells me where you're at the top. See if I have a wing signal.
So if you stay at full super cruise speed, you landed in the new system, right?
Yep.
Okay, so if you're at stay at full super cruise speed and hit jump again and see if it gives you a system to jump to. Because it will either do that or it will say too fast for drop.
Too fast. And then when I look over, it says no route set. So it looks like it took me to the first system, but then I lost you after that one.
I think I found our problem.
Okay.
I think it's like the next jump, because now I'm looking at my nav panel, and the next jump, where it would tell me the light years on the right, like where it says distance when you're looking at the nav panel, instead of light years, it says exceeds wing.
Okay, so that's the jump that's knocking me.
So we just need to get you to where I am, and then you can use your boost, and you should be able to jump into it. I am in Spirograph sector AVX B10.
Alright, I'm
trying
gonna
to think what.
see if I can find you. I should have friend markers on the galaxy map.
Can you turn on your wing beacon?
Yeah, I thought I had it on. Maybe it didn't. Oh, well, yeah, I've got it on.
Okay. So if I
Alright.
engage nav lock on you.
Alright, let me see if I can.
How would I go to you?
No contacts. Alright, I was trying to find you. I thought maybe I could see you. I thought it put friend markers on the. Yeah, there you are. Spirograph AXVB. Alright, let's see if I can get all of them.
Like B10. It should be one jump away, I would think.
I'm trying to mark you on the. Thought maybe I could hit it on the plot without having to type it all in, but I guess I'm gonna have to type it because it's not giving me a ability.
You know how to switch it between the up and down arrows and the side to side?
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the
with the square, yeah, I'm using that, but I'm not hitting the right.
And are you zoomed in far enough to see the little lines?
I can't see any lines at all on these for some reason. But I wonder if I've got
zoom in some more.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I'm right.
And then that's the only. I do know if you zoom too far out, it stops showing them. But
yeah,
that's about all I know.
But even when I zoom in, I don't get any lines at all. All I get is the star thing, and it makes me wonder if I've got something turned off or something. I mean, I don't get anything. Again, maybe I'm on the wrong plane, like you mentioned earlier. Now, if I go way down here where I'm at, I saw it for a second. Yep, alright, if I go way down, I've got lines there. Alright, let me come back up.
Okay, I see where you are.
Could be I'm just not... Alright, let me just type it in here, though. Alright, you might have to... Because I can't get it to lock on. Well, now it's... Oh. Really? Alright, let me get the Bluetooth keyboard here real quick so I can type it better. Oh, and naturally it puts the pop-up right over the system. SPI ROGRAPH sector. Okay, and then what were you?
You are 69 light years away from me. Okay.
Alright, I got Spirograph sector, and then where are you at? A, did you say?
AX, or wait, hold on. Let me go back to my screen here. It's AV-X.
Okay.
Space B1-0. B as in boy, 1-0.
Got it. Copy. Baker 1-0. Alright. Won't move to it. It won't even... Alright, let me see if I got it typed right. SPIROGRAPH SECTOR space A as in alpha, V as in Victor, dash X as in X-ray, space Bravo 1-0. That sound right? Did I lose you? It will not. Huh. That must be the system I can't get to. Surely. Alright, I see you over here. I don't understand why it's taken all this time to plot 22 light years. Finally did it though. Okay.
Alright, I'm in a different system now that should be about halfway between you and me. There's
Yeah,
something's definitely wrong because it was only 40 light years and it made me plot it for like a minute.
yeah, it's doing the same for me. I'd got over about halfway to where you were, system at a time, but it was like taking forever to plot. Okay, so let me see. Now, okay, I see your system. I see your tag. I'm trying to get the vertical to where I can see. It appears. Hit the wrong button. All right.
So I want to see how far away we are from each other. So we are 39 light years away from each other. So you should be able to jump to me, and if you jump to me, we can jump to the system I was just in, because that's like another 40 light years away from me.
Okay, so I can't get it's really strange. I can see the star till I get close to you, and then the star disappears. I see your friend tag there. I see the book friend tag on the galaxy map. Then when I get in close, it's red, and then it turns off. Okay, there. Maybe I'm moving in front of it. All right, hold on. I've never experienced anything like this. What could possibly go wrong? All right. All right, that's FV-W, BV, no, FV-W B2. All right, I'll go over here and try to type it. I may have to get you to read it to me again if I lose it. No, it's still on the screen. Okay. All right, sector, let me back this up. FW-V space Baker 2-0. Alright. Frank Wallace dash Victor Bravo 2-0. Yep.
Oh, the economical route says maximum of 1,000 light years. I can try and plot a route that way.
Okay, I'm literally have it in there, and it will not plot me to you. It will not even. All right, let me check my spelling. SPIROGRAPH sector FW-V space Baker 2-0. It literally will not even try. Something is wrong with a galaxy map.
Yeah, because this is one jump.
Yeah, it's one
It
jump.
shouldn't even be plotting. There's no plotting to do. You just go. It's one
Okay.
jump.
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to back out of the galaxy map. I'm going to try something here. I'm going to drop the wing. And then I'm going to manually try to go to that. And then of course I'm going to have to wait for that blue circle to take 10 minutes to leave the wing.
It just let me do an economical route from where I am to the waypoint. And I would think if it's doing an economical route,
Okay.
it jumps.
Give me, I might have to get you to...
There's something wrong, because on the map, on the galaxy map, it plotted the route, and on my nav panel, it's still plotting it.
Okay.
And now it says it's only 12 jumps. It was 11 jumps before.
What system are you in right now, Jay? Again, Spirograph sector...
Yeah, Spirograph sector F as in Frank, W dash V as in Victor, B as in boy, 2-0.
There's a space between the V as in Victor and Bravo, right?
Yep. Yes.
Yep. All right. Spirograph sector FW-V as in Victor space Bravo 2-0, right?
Yes. That is where I am.
Now I'm going to manually plot that. And it's taking forever to plot 39.7 light years.
It did the same thing to me when I was trying to come to this system. Like it was less than half of my jump range, and it still plotted. Well, I didn't even check to see if this is a explored system or not.
All right, so now it's gave me 3 jumps to get 39 light years, 2 jumps.
Are you on economical still?
I don't think so. I'll double check it, but I'm sure I had that turned off.
Make sure you're on fastest. I don't understand how.
Okay, I don't have economical check, but I don't have fastest either. So let's try that.
So check fastest. Because it should just jump you straight here.
Alright, plotting, okay. Still doing the very, very slow plotting. Let's see what it comes out with. Yeah, now it's like, okay. Now I can get to you.
Frameshift drive charging.
Wow. How you doing time-wise? I know we've been in this thing for a while.
I'm still okay.
Alright, I'm probably going to have to get dinner here soon. My daughter's already texting me, hey, it's 7 p.m. Have you eaten dinner?
Well, if we end up having to postpone, we can always do that, and because we're not that far away right now, so we can either leave ourselves here, or at least we haven't gone so far that it's like not recoverable.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so I'm in your...
It's not that hard to kill ourselves, so...
Alright, I'm in your system, and now, of course, I can't see you because we're not in wing, so... Oh, I think I do see you. I got a green...
Yep, I see you.
Green,
I see you floating about.
Let me not turn into the sun here. The star. Would be a nice thing not to do, Randy. Okay, so maybe I had neither one. Maybe that neither one of those settings was working me over or something.
Well, we're in a new system, so you can either try to plot to waypoint 2 using fastest route.
Yep. Let's start with that. See what happens.
I really want to know Okay, I'm going to take a look at this boost thing. I want to understand how this thing works for the plot. If I choose... Okay, and then we put in boost 3. Then what happens if I go back? Does it automatic? Still 12 jumps. Okay, so I probably have to replot.
Yeah, it's still locking at 76%. And it
Okay,
just
so I
bombs out.
click fastest, FSD boost, grade 3, and then pick the point to go do.
And
It's read it out. So it's got the route plotted with economical, but if I put the FSD boost, it... Oh, I know why it's doing that.
Why?
It's because it thinks I'm trying to go straight there using the FSD boost. You have to plot it one at a time with the FSD boost. That's why. It thinks I'm saying I would like to go here using a single FSD boost from right here. It doesn't plot it out as if you had an FSD boost each jump or that you have one available. It thinks you just want to make the next jump. So whatever you select, what it's telling me is, yeah, I've just given you 160 light year jump range, but that's 600 light years away. You cannot go there.
Gotcha.
Like, okay. Okay.
All right, I'm plotting economical now to see if it'll do it. Should work because it says max 1,000 light years.
Yeah.
We're well within that.
Yeah. So the only issue would be if there's an area along the jump route that's too far, in which case we'd have to get as close to that area as possible and then see if the FSD boost could boost you across that section.
Yep, and it's failing at 76% still consistently. I wish it would plot out part of the route so you could see.
Yeah, where the problem is coming from.
I actually, I guess you have to successfully route though for it to do that. All right.
Okay, well, so we can do this. I don't know if we want to do this right now because I know you were talking about dinner, but because my jump range is basically 50%, it's not even that much. It's not even 50% more than yours. So I can jump, and as long as you can get to me using the economical routes, I jump 73 light years, you jump twice to get to me. I jump 73 light years, you jump twice to get to me. At some point we're going to get to a jump where it's going to say, I can't get you there. Then we know we're at the spot where there's the gap, and that's when you would use your boost. But that's going to take us some time to do. So I don't know whether or not you really feel like doing that at this particular moment.
Yeah,
we did already get to see something.
I'd say let's hold for now, and maybe I can do some options like I might look at your Anaconda build and see if I can get mine to that, so that I can boost the jump range up.
As long as you can get grade 5 on the boost, you can get this exact Anaconda. There's nothing special about it.
Yeah, so why don't we do that today? Why don't we hold off here? Because I'm happy just seeing the stellar phenomena that we saw.
Yeah, it was kind of cool.
It was very cool. And then if you'll share, you may have already shared your Anaconda build. If not, if you'll share it, Corollas,
sure.
Then I'll go back to Jameson and put that together so that I can match your jump range.
Sure.
And then that'll eliminate the problem, I think. And then we can do an attempt 2, and who knows, we might get a Kira back online.
Yeah. And how much you want to bet Akira's jump range is going to be 55 light years exactly. We're going to be the exact same thing.
So now we know we know, so if we do this again, then we'll put on the specs that it needs to be a minimum of your jump range, whatever, and what'd you say it was, 70?
I think it's like 75 or 74 light years.
Yeah, and
I think
so
it's the
okay,
max it can go.
is that all right with you? Does that sound like a plan? Okay.
Yeah. I'm glad we got to just hang out in the black a little bit. I'm sorry we couldn't get all the way there, but
Well, a lot of
that's what exploring's about.
That's right. So now we know Randy needs a higher range jump ship to get out here, and so yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that this one having a 50. I mean, I wouldn't have guessed it would have failed.
The problem I have with this, the way they've got it set up, is that it should plot around it. Because there's got to be some place within 1,000 light years that you can, maybe you don't go in a straight line, maybe you've got to go around, but there's got to be some way to get there.
I wonder
I don't understand why it doesn't plot it.
I wonder if EDSM's route plotter would help with that. You know how it plots?
I didn't even know they had. Yeah.
Yeah, EDSM I think it's .net has a route. I'll go check that out too and see if it's. I wonder if it has a more advanced. All right, so what do I need to do here? I'm thinking aloud here. I could leave the ship here and just leave it idle and then come back later and head back, or B, I could try to find a planet to sit down on. I think I'm just going to leave it here, and then I'll come back and drive it home later. Tonight probably, or tomorrow. That sounds.
I'm trying to see on EDSM where we would see that.
Yeah, I know they've got a route planner. I've never tried to use it much. I don't know if it works any better than the built-in, but I know it will give you. I think it's down to earth. I've seen on the PC you can cut and paste the plots, the systems right into the. I've seen him use it to where he cut and pastes it right into the galaxy map.
Yeah.
That'll give us something to research. We'll look at it.
Which will definitely come in handy at some stage, because... there we go, routes. Okay, it's under the options, under galactic mapping, it says routes. I don't know if that's it, but that looks like... route planner.
Route planner, yeah.
Route planner.
I don't know the details about how it works, though, so we could look at that and see if it helps.
Try to find waypoints every 1,000 light years or so based on the best range provided by your action. It's actually work in progress. Okay, whatever. I'm going to try and see from where we are to where I want us to go. And
so that'll give you... Yeah, I can stop. I'll just log out of the ship here, and then if we find a solution, we're still here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That sound all right?
That sounds great, yeah.
Okay, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the lateness, and then B, I'm sorry we're causing issues here. But we'll get it.
It's all good.
Gotta have that American determination, right?
Exactly. You gotta have fun with it.
That's right. Could be worse. I could be blowing up in a mail slot somewhere.
Right.
All right, Jay. I'm gonna drop off for dinner. I'll catch you later on. If you find a solution, just ping me. Otherwise, I may check in with you in a couple hours and see. I will definitely wait till tomorrow, probably before heading back, just in case we find a solution.
Sounds good.
Okay, cool. Enjoyed it, man. Hey, thanks for the fun. I did love those stellar phenomena. That was cool.
Yeah, it wasn't a total waste.
No, it was not.
It would have sucked if we just jumped from star to star and then just stopped. So I'm glad
we have
right here after all.
Yeah, that was smart thinking on your part, dude. So, all right, buddy. We'll catch you later, man.
All right, have a good one.
You too, man. See you.
Right.